Hey y'all! Welcome to Go Buff Yourself and Thousand Faces Cosplay presents The City of the Crimson Tower, session 35, if my memory is correct. Oh boy, and this is going to be a fun one. But before we jump into it, my name is Ethan. As always, I will be your GM for the evening, and I am joined on this New Year's Eve by 5 incredible performers, storytellers, players, and people I'm lucky enough to call friends. So, let's say hi to them before we jump into tonight's session. First off, playing Hawthorne, we have Sally.
Hey, you guys. What's up?
Margaret is playing Gloria.
Hello.
Lauren plays Brawk.
Oh, hi.
Nyne is played by Mav.
I just want to say I'm one of the luckiest men in the world right now, and I feel great, and I'm happy to be here.
I mean, that's just true in general. You're a wonderful human being. And Matty plays Karina.
Hello.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get into Karina's story tonight. But before we jump into all of that, I do have a few announcements to get out of the way. Few just very basic housekeeping matters. First of all, this is an 18+ stream, as our streams always are, for language and violent content and horror content specifically for this campaign. If you like TTRPGs and want to hear more of our stuff, you can follow us on Go Buff Yourself anywhere. You can watch on our YouTube, listen on Spotify, Apple, anywhere like that. Our focus right now is the Lords of Sin campaign on the podcast, but don't worry, once that hits a pause, I'll be pumping out some more Crimson Tower episodes there too. But you can always watch the past episodes of the video of City of the Crimson Tower on our YouTube. I think those are my basic announcements for right now. So let's go ahead and run that intro video so that we can get into session 35 of the City of the Crimson Tower. We are back. When we were last in Vallaki Hills with our 5 heroes, they had tracked down the stolen bones of Saint Andrel, which had been recently lifted from the Church of Saint Andrel, and it was those bones and a ceremony conducted over them yearly that keeps those church grounds hallowed and safe from evil. You managed to track the whereabouts of these bones to the coffin maker's shop, Henrik's. He quickly confessed to having asked the young lad to steal them, Milo, and admitted it right off and told you that there were vampires upstairs. When you all attempted to retrieve the bones, a noisemaker alarm went off and alerted the vampires of your presence, and so a pitched battle between the 5 of you and 3 vampires commenced. Gloria managed to take the bones, fly out of the window that had been pried open by Nyne, and desperately waited for anyone else to come out of the window. Meanwhile, as the others still inside engage the vampires in combat, including a vampire with a silver canine mask who seemed to be in charge and didn't seem all there in the head. Karina ran downstairs to the painter's workshop to try to make a makeshift explosive. And she succeeded, but unfortunately, in the unstable nature of homemade explosives, it detonated in her hand, burning her and sending her to the ground, fallen, dying. And it was then that she started to change. Karina's body snapping, growing in size, and shifting into that of a werewolf. The battle upstairs continued to rage until eventually 2 of the vampires were defeated, and with Brawk getting hurled out of the window, almost taken with the fleeing final vampire, but saved.
Technically part of the plan.
I'm obeying the plan! The final vampire left with a threat and disappeared behind a chimney with no trace of her to be found. And as that was happening, back inside where Nyne and Hawthorne still are, the fully werewolfed Karina had come leaping into the smoke-filled room, crashing into the bed, sending it collapsing on top of her, but still in the same room with Nyne and Hawthorne. And it is right here, with 3 of you in the wrecked bedroom of Henrik, the coffin maker, 2 of you outside, the bones having been passed off after being warded from any potential magical detection, passed off to Father Lucian and Ira, who fortunately were able to go running just before the vampire burst from the window and would have been able to see where they were going. The timing could not have been better. But it is here in this situation, Karina, you leapt into here with the smell of blood filling your nostrils, and you impacted into something. You felt something crash down on top of you, but you can still hear that there are two figures in this room, and with your vision, you see the heat of their bodies through the smoke. And as the smoke starts to waft out of the window and the room starts to clear, the 3 of you see each other. What do you all do?
None. That's Karina. That's Karina. Karina.
I can see that.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I understand that. Not taking his eyes off of her.
Oh, Hawthorne's not moving. Hawthorne's like thinking it's like T-Rex situation where if he just stays really still, she won't be able to see him.
Let's see how that works out for her, Cotton.
Karina very slowly stands up, shoving whatever debris, wood had fallen upon her. Her head snaps slightly to the side as she takes in both the figures before her. And with a deep growl that does not sound human whatsoever, she's going to charge for the beef and go after Hawthorne again.
Okay.
Start rolling, come on.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're not going to resolve this with the standard combat initiative order. That's a little too clunky and too slow for the moment that we are experiencing right now. We're going to use the quick encounters rules. We haven't had to do that yet. It's a very simple one. There's no turn order. We can go in whatever sequence feels right in terms of the narrative, but you will simply describe what you're going to do and roll that one skill. You don't have to roll damage in this moment, or if it's fighting, we'll roll damage afterwards. But we're going to keep it just moving nice and natural and quick. So, Karina, if you go charging towards Hawthorne, go ahead and make that fighting roll.
Okay. I think
A
that's
2
just
will
two.
absolutely miss. So Karina comes charging in towards you. Hawthorne, do you dodge or block?
So since Hawthorne was just standing perfectly still, he puts all of his energy into moving out of the way, so she will just run straight into a wall because he's standing like right beside a wall.
Impacts into the wall. Gloria and Brawk, you hear this from outside, and you hear the snarls from coming from the window upstairs. Hawthorne, as you are the one who just dodged out of the way, what would you like to do in this moment?
Hawthorne started pulling out his ropes because this is the only thing that he can think of to do at this moment is he's going to try and tie this werewolf up. Because if it's Karina, he can't kill it. So he doesn't really want to try and fight it. What kind of skill would that be to try and... But would it be a fighting skill to get her down, like pinned,
Grapple.
to then start tying her?
So, if you are wanting to try to grapple and then, tie Karina up...
Okay, so I want to charge her, trying to stab her with one of my horns and wound her, not, kill her.
Oh, okay.
And then to put her down to then tie her up.
Okay. Well, if you're attacking first, that's what we're going to prioritize on this sequence. So go ahead and make that fighting roll.
Okay.
And then if that succeeds, we can deal with the tying up. But you pull out some rope, go running forward.
That's a critical failure.
With a critical failure, you go charging towards Karina. Karina, what do you do as you hear the heavy footsteps as Hawthorne comes charging your way? How do you avoid this attack?
With a near supernatural speed. Karina is always somebody who does things slowly and deliberately. In a completely 180, she reaches up and just, with her clawed hand, grabs one of the horns and just shoves him to the side so he hits the same wall she has just collided with.
Just redirects Hawthorne's energy so the horns go piercing into the wall, giving this werewolf, Karina, possibly a hell of an opportunity to take a slash on you, but Nyne.
Yeah, hopping on her back and grappling her and then slamming her into the ground.
Okay, so if we are doing a grapple check, that is going to be 2 athletics checks, one from each of you, please.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god, I am so unskilled at all of these.
Cool, 4.
One for Karina.
A 4 beats a 1, not quite by a raise, so Karina isn't bound, but Karina is entangled as you jump onto her back. Which, just as a reminder, entangled makes it so that you can't move and you are vulnerable to future attacks, so long as that stays like that.
I'm also slamming her to the ground.
Okay, you will try to do that.
I did say that.
Right, but that would have been more like bound. But since you didn't succeed, you do manage to get onto her back, though, and grab and
you're like a
restrain.
monkey. I imagine a monkey.
Okay,
Gloria.
listen here.
Hearing this outside, I'd love for my action be to turn to Brawk and be like, should I go look? What's up there?
We have to know. We have to know.
Do you want to try to come? Can I try to lift Brawk up and peek out the window?
You know what? This won't count as your action in this moment, but just make me a athletics check to fly while carry. Actually, if you carry Brawk in your arms, princess carry style, no check necessary.
Great, that's what I do.
Okay, so you swoop down, swoop up, Brawk, and fly back up, and you are able to see inside, and you see
Okay, great.
Nyne on top of a werewolf's back, which, Karina, what were you wearing again?
She's wearing one of my borrowed dresses.
Yep. I was going to ask Gloria to describe it.
Could you describe the...
What does it look like
What?
now?
Yeah, the scraps that we see on this werewolf, please, Gloria. Could you paint us a picture here of this tattered?
Well, I had lent her a slip and black swoop neck dress, but it's a little bit in shambles right now. The beading is just completely ripped to be probably irreparable. Like all the different seams are popped, and her stockings are just destroyed.
You hate to see it, but it lets you know.
But I
right
recognize
away,
the dress immediately,
Oh, yeah.
and I know that it's Karina.
100%.
Brawk! That's Karina. I'm gonna like set us gently on the windowsill so that I don't drop Brawk, which could have happened.
Oh, puppies. Let's repeat what you just said when they are done talking.
There's been a lot of deer in my yard, so
I get
it
it,
might be
I
a
get
minute.
it.
That's what I do.
You know what?
I land
That's
on.
you know what? Hell with it. This is background noise. That's Karina in the background. Okay, that's what you're hearing.
Oh, like a puppy?
You sound a lot like a labradoodle, Karina.
Wow,
Okay,
yeah.
so I land us on the windowsill so that I don't drop Brawk. And so Brawk, we are standing on the windowsill, and I'm like, "That's Karina." That's my action.
Incredible.
Braces himself in the
Before-
windowsill, holds on for dear life.
Is there anything you would want to do, Brawk?
I think he would want to get into the window and then offer his hand to Gloria to pull her in.
Okay, you step inside,
But it's not on the same plane.
climbing off of Gloria and offering to help her inside if she wants. And as you step inside here, there is another deep, loud growling. And Karina, I saw your hand.
So currently, Nyne is on Karina's back, right? But she's
Correct.
still on her feet?
You are on your feet. You have the entangled condition, which makes it so you can't move. And attacks against you are a little bit better.
How close am I to the window?
With how that would have worked out, about 10 feet.
I'm going to attempt to throw Nyne over my shoulder towards the window.
No.
Incredible. Okay. Yes, I am here for this. So that is going to be
Go!
contested athletics rolls.
Not that I roll very good. I'm going to actually spend a penny to try to re-roll that one.
Because at the
Well,
moment,
you know
I want
what?
this to work.
at the moment you are
Yep.
tied, and the tide goes to the defender, so that would go to 9 at the moment.
Oh, well, hold up then. Let me just-
Okay, that'd be a 5.
I'm
Okay.
gonna re-roll for that.
I technically get these bennies. I have no idea what I'm going to use them for tonight, but
5 versus 5.
5 versus 5.
Fight
So-
to the death.
right now that goes to 9. Unless, Karina, you want to spend another benny and try again.
Yeah, I'm going to use my last penny for it.
All right, let's do it.
I just want this to work.
Oh, that
Only
was
have to do this time.
close. That was close. All right,
Oh, it's
so
that -2 from your wound, right?
yeah, that's
I'm
what's
just being
hurting.
out there, okay?
That's what's hurting
Yeah.
her a lot right now because Karina still has 2 wounds,
is
so it's a
great.
-2 on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So 9, you feel large claws come to try to grab and rip you off from the werewolf's back, and you manage to keep your grip on here. Who wants to do something next?
I'm slamming her to the ground.
Okay, so, yes. So what that will be is, kind of like, actually, I see exactly how that would work. Knocking to the ground. I have that here. Hold on one second.
I have a grapple and a
Could we
slam.
toss together
Oh.
that Hawthorne's coming over to assist, so it would be a two-person situation that would be happening on top of Karina?
Absolute. I mean, yes. And there is the ganging up feature
That would
is
help the
absolutely
rolls
something
here.
you can
yeah,
do.
that would help the rolls.
And I also, it's crush. I just have to make a strength roll.
Where is Crush? Is that under
Underneath
Brute?
Underneath grapple. Underneath grapple. Actions.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so that's what you're going for. Yeah, make a strength roll.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And take a Benny for knowing that rule and finding it for me. So strength roll for a Crush. Jesus.
He says,
Sit the
breaking
fuck
my little wrist.
down.
Okay, so what? So go ahead and roll now a strength die, and you succeeded with a raise. So your strength is a D8, so a D8 plus a D6. So basically a strength check with a raise. And this will be the damage you do.
Oh, shit.
Oh, me?
Okay.
Me?
Yeah,
again?
Quick
this is you.
question.
This is you, Nyne.
Okay, bet.
Can,
Well, I
can
just-
we have like a talk out of character?
Of course
really
you can.
quick?
Of course you can.
Okay. Do you think that healing Matty would help her not be a werewolf? Because we're gonna kill her.
I love that vision, but I am very tapped.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I just would want to know.
So, like, Brawk, where
what
are you
people
at?
plan for turning her back, sort of.
Have
thing.
I been
And is it-
resting
Knock her the fuck
out
out.
the window? I think I do think we should try to change her back. I can't do it right now.
I can only
Maybe
do.
Brawk could try to do
I
something
can do
right now.
one more. I can do one more heal, which can remove a wound.
But if
Ideally.
we heal her and it doesn't change her back, we're just healing a werewolf.
That's the thing. Is like I
Yeah,
only have
that's
enough
the
for
thing.
one.
We're gonna,
Mhm,
yeah, we'll
so-
have to wait if we want to do any
Okay.
type of
Karina,
greater
stop being
healing
so hungry.
or like
Okay.
crippling injuries.
So,
we
okay,
can't
we're
do it
just-
right now.
Okay, we gotta cripple her and tie her up, but we can't.
No,
we're
we
gonna
gotta,
kill her.
like,
We gotta
tie
watch
her
We're gonna
up.
kill her.
All right,
I can't carry her out the window. I'm not very strong.
Nyne.
But
Can we do
we-
non-lethal damage?
Back in character. Back in character.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Like be like, hey, I want to throw this brick at her head. Like ideally, not hard enough.
Batman
to kill
could
her.
Really
do it.
want
I
her
could
Yes,
do it
head.
if you
too.
want to try to do
Yeah,
damage not
please,
non-lethally,
damage.
some things can be
Not do it.
done. Some things can be
Right.
done non-lethally.
Yep. Can I throw her now, please?
Yep. So what'd you get on that strength raise for
Oh,
damage?
okay. So I do it again. All right.
Yep, strength plus a d6.
That
Oh my god.
Oof. Oh,
and plus a d6. So
The d6 already is there. It added in.
oh, never mind then.
Yeah, it
All
already
right,
did
cool. There you go.
So
Non-lethal.
12
I just her out.
damage.
Knocked out.
What is your toughness currently, Karina?
6.
6. So that is a success with a raise, which is enough to shake you and deal your final wound. So could you please describe, Nyne, what this attack looks like?
Cool. So at this point in time, I still on the back of her. I slide down, turn her around, grab her, as still as a werewolf, lift her up, and then throw her straight into the ground. Batista bomb.
Could I, since this is instantaneous,
Mhm.
see in this moment that Nyne's attack might be more lethal than he intends it to be?
Oh, you absolutely see that this is going to be a brutal strike by the time Nyne gets in good
Wh-
position.
Would I be allowed to, like, slip in a quick protection to Karina and try
Fuck
to make
yeah.
it non-lethal?
Yes.
Just like try. to,
Yes.
Yes, please. I beg of you.
Absolutely.
And I feel like flavor-wise, Gloria is always watching Nyne. And so I feel like I would definitely notice if it's looking like it's coming out a little bit too rough.
So here's
She's not one of his punches.
here's what I'm going to do in this exact moment. I'm going to award you a Benny for a wonderful in-character decision. And this won't cost you power points right now. But go ahead and make me that occult roll to see if this goes off.
Can I spend a Benny?
Absolutely, because that's a 2.
Okay, that's better. That's a 5.
A 5. So, as you see Nyne lift the werewolf form of Karina, getting ready to slam her to the ground, you beat your wings, glitter coming from you, and as it shimmers around the werewolf Karina, impact into the wooden floor here, breaking floorboards under the intense, heavy strike here. And as the dust settles, you see Karina, heavy, slow breaths. And Karina, could you please make me an immediate... Hold on. Remember where I have this note. I believe it is an immediate vigor check.
I'm so scared. That is a 2.
Is it a critical fail or a 2?
Just a 2.
Ho, 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 ho! That's a big difference. Do you want to... you start the session with 3 bennies. I think you only use 2.
Then I will use 1 more Benny.
Yeah, I thought you had 1 more.
Yeah, because I only... Okay, that one's a 0. So
Let's go with the first one. Could you, in that case, please, roll me 2d6?
Oh, these rolls are so scary.
I love savage rolls. And
That is a 7.
could you roll me 1 more d6?
Can I say no?
No.
I think you want to.
That is a 4.
Okay. Hawthorne, I saw your hand.
Hawthorne would have been taken back that Nyne had gotten so brutal, and as soon as Karina was pretty much not moving, he would have tried to start doing wound therapy on
Absolutely.
the werewolf.
Go ahead.
I just want you to know that.
Yeah, well, go ahead and you can make me a healing check.
Okay.
If that is a skill you have. Otherwise, it's an unskilled attempt. I do want to
Okay.
let you know one thing, that attempting... If you critical fail, it gives them another wound, just for what it's worth. That's a critical fail. That's a 1 and a 1.
I know, but it's -2 and it's an unskilled attempt at a -2.
Maybe
One way or the other, as you rush over, and you can still let me know if you want to make that action. But as you run over and start to look at the battered Karina, her form begins to change. And the hair begins to grow backwards into her skin, leaving like small temporary marks where it was until the skin heals over that. It's not nearly as violent a process as the transformation into this shape was, but it is still grotesque in its own way. But before too long, Karina lays dying and bleeding out in front of you all. Hawthorne?
So Hawthorne being right there while it's all happening, he's pretty much got some gauze and he's barely doing anything, and it's all everywhere, and it's kind of like falling into his hands, and he's just starting to cry, and he looks over at Gloria. He's like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. And he's trying to reach for help from anybody else.
I'll help you.
And Brawk skitters over as well, following Gloria, just applies pressure to the body.
Brawk and I come over, and I'll start doing some like emergency first aid treatments. But also under my breath, I'm gonna go, darling. We'll have to buy more clothes. That was my last pair of stockings. We have to be more careful. The city's kind of creepy. And I'll just try to clean up some of it.
So are you both making healing checks, or are either of you using a healing power?
I am using a healing check. Brawk, okay. You said you might use a healing power.
Yeah, I can use my healing power. So as he sees Hawthorne, trying to keep it together with Karina bloodied and werewolfed, he crawls over and applies pressure and doesn't really realize that he has the power within him to do it. And he just kind of stares at where his hands are and I got this. And he spreads his hands out and puts a vial and uncorks it and just dumps it and puts pressure. I think I got it.
Thanks, Brawk. I'm too tired to do much more.
Okay, so if you are both making your healing checks, so let's get the healing check from Gloria, and Brawk, you were using a power, so alchemy check from you, please.
6.
6, so that is a success, which at this moment, because Karina was in the incapacitated and bleeding out status, that stops the bleeding. It doesn't remove a wound yet, but she's no longer dying. Holy!
I got a super raise.
I think so Brawk might do that.
Light 15 will remove 2 wounds.
Yeah, it definitely will. Does it remove... Okay, it's only 1. One. I was like, does it remove a wound per raise? No, because that would have been so many.
Oh, that would be
just
so
a total
good.
of 2.
But... So you do manage to, and let me check one thing here on the wound table. You check something about those wounds that you got, Karina.
Oh, that was huge.
Let's huge.
Let's go. But there's like glass all on her and her wounds and stuff because of the body.
It's kind of like stuffed on there now.
It's purely.
That's like the least of her problems right now is the glass sticking out of her.
Not worried about it.
I'm obviously working on that.
Okay.
I know you are.
Please. 4 steps.
So, in that case, with that huge healing roll, Gloria, you stop the bleeding, and Brawk, this concoction of yours as you pour it onto Karina's wounds. What does it look like? Does it accelerate the healing? Does the wound simply go away? How do you imagine the healing looks from your concoction?
So the way that it looks, because I usually throw it on stuff, the way that it's looking kind of dumped on is that just chuck it. He pops it off and he's shaking and he just dumps it over the body, and as the clothes start to absorb the liquid and as the wound starts to fill with the liquid, there's just this light yellow cloud of iridescence for a second that obstructs the view of what happens, and when it dissipates, the wound is healed.
Karina, you're still at this moment unconscious. And so as the other 4 of you are here in this exact moment, what do you all do?
Get her up. Let's go. We gotta go.
What do you mean? She can't get up?
Hawthorne starts picking up Karina.
Did you just get in?
We gotta move. This is no place for us. The building is burning down. We can't stay here.
The building's burning down?
9 points to the entire kitchen that's on fire right now.
Oh my gosh! We need to put that out.
Yes, the building is still, at least from the top.
We need to put this out. I'm going to try using a blanket to suffocate
what we're gonna do.
The fire.
You manage to, through a combination of blanket and just, it is a kitchen. There's a sink. And so you may fill a pot from it and just whoosh, splash it on a few sections, and the table is absolutely charred. It is charcoal. There were some drapes that very quickly went up, and you managed to stop it before more than like 1 1/4 walls are black in this room.
How bad is the first floor, though, Ethan?
The first floor,
because she had the Molotov cocktail down there whenever she became
fortunately,
a werewolf.
she did that kind of away from the other flammable things, so it's not all going up there. But as you run down...
Okay, that makes me feel better. Okay.
As you run down there is still a small pool of fire from where some of it has caught that is just burning the alcohol and the chemicals down here. It's incredibly noxious. As you step down, you have to cover your nose.
I used the blanket because it's a chemical fire, and I'm not going to just add a bunch of random water to this. I tried to put out the fire.
Take a penny. That is such a Gloria move, and I love it. Yeah, you managed to smother it, and this place will probably be condemned at this point, but it's the home of a carpenter. If anyone can fix it, hopefully it's Henrik. But you managed to stop the fires that were going on here.
We should get out, make sure they got out. Vampires and werewolves and...
Well, I look around. Are there any signs of vampires around us now?
They are all ash or fled at this point.
We go back to the church then. Okay?
With the help of someone else, Hawthorne would take his jacket off and put it on Karina, whose clothes are pretty non-existent at the moment. And so Karina would be wearing a big coat in the arms of Hawthorne.
I'll take out my compact that I got back after giving it in the game, and then getting it back, and I'll kind of pat down her face a little bit.
I wouldn't do that. It is covered in blood.
Oh no, I'll try to wipe off the blood first. You can't go out looking like this. Somebody might think it's like domestic violence or something. We have to, or like, what is
Brawk
it? Malicious unwellness or something?
Malicious unhappiness, yeah.
I'm gonna try to clean you off and then powder your face.
I think it's at about this moment, Karina. You hear. It's an interesting moment where you become aware of your own unconsciousness. You become aware of the black around you. And as you stand in that moment for a little bit, you hear the distant echoes of your friends' voices, too distant for you to make out what they're saying, but you hear them. And then you hear another voice. I am proud of you, Karina. You and I are both monsters now. I told you not that long ago that when I look at you, I saw a bit of myself. Oh, I was more right than I knew. But Karina, this is an important moment in your life. You must take control of the beast inside of you before it takes control of you. If you can do that, you will become something worthy. And the voices of your friends start to grow louder. You feel yourself being moved. You feel yourself get a little warmer as something heated by body heat is wrapped around you. And your eyes start to flutter open.
As her eyes open, she starts to cry. Before her eyes opened, tears had started to fall the second that voice entered her mind. And as her eyes flutter open, she closes them and grasps for that darkness once again. For that solitude. For that silence. And knowing she's not going to find it, she just cries harder, tucking her face against Hawthorne's chest. And just trying to hide, trying to make herself as small as possible.
Hawthorne won't say anything. He'll just hold her. He won't even let anyone know that she's awake. He'll just give her her time.
Is there anything else you all would be wanting to do here in the coffin maker's shop before, like Nyne had said, heading back to the church? Would you be making any stops along the way? What are you all up to?
I'm gonna have to peel off. We're running low on some clothes supplies, especially since I've been kind of like providing the wardrobe for both Karina and myself. I still only have the outfits from the first mansion. And so I'm gonna definitely, once we're like safely outside, I want to turn to Nyne and the rest of the group and say, I sent Ira ahead with what we were trying to retrieve. So some people should probably head directly to the church. There's a vital errand I have to run. I need to take a quick detour. I don't want to stop everybody from getting to the church, but maybe if just one of you could accompany me, like Brawk or Nyne would, or I could go by myself. I'd probably be fine.
You cannot go by yourself.
Well, I think I can. I just don't know if it's a good idea.
That is true.
Patent. Yes. I'll go with you.
Great. Okay, cool. Brawk and I are going to peel off, and then we'll meet you all back at the church.
I worry about you two. I mean, you're really strong, both of you. I'm not doubting that. I worry no muscle by your side. But you do what you want. I won't question you, Gloria. You know what's best. I will take Karina back to the church.
I'm going to link arms with Brawk, and then as we walk away, I'm going to whisper to you, this is great. I also want to pick up something new to wear for my date, because Nyne asked me on a date, and if he came with me, then he'd see it. So this is much better. Thank you for coming. Okay, let's go. And I'm going to just quickly pull you with me as we go off to try to find a clothing store.
And he is going to nervously throw a glance at Hawthorne over his shoulder. I'll take care of her, and looks at Nyne. I promise.
What the fuck just happened?
Hawthorne's snickering just a little bit. Poor Brawk, I feel kind of bad for him, and he nudges Nyne towards the church direction. Come on, you're gonna help me with Karina, and let's make sure that these people stay alive. Who knows what's gonna come? And we're gonna start towards the church.
Okay. Awesome. Let's start with, as you all split into two groups of 3 and 2, Gloria and Brawk. There's actually, as you all start to split off, there's one of those moments where that moment where you say goodbye to someone and then realize that you're both walking the same direction. No. Because you all have to go west, and so the split off will happen a little bit later. And so this conversation happens, and then there's about 3 minutes of walking. But as you
Brawk
do,
looks everywhere but at them.
I wave.
You can't break the silence once the goodbye has been said. You can't speak again. As you do split off, you let the other 3 go on ahead as you have to search the town center a little bit more. And you're, like you said, looking for clothes. And is there a particular style of clothing store you're going for here? Because in the main square area, there are a number of shops that are up and running with bright displays, big, bold splashes of color, and there are several different clothing shops, haberdashers, milliners.
You know, I'm not even really sure what to expect here because, like, we truthfully haven't really been to a clothing store since we got transported via this train. So maybe, perhaps to Brawk's dismay, I kind of want to window shop a little and browse, see what they sell, see if one of them kind of pulls my interest, and if there's one that, like, looks interesting but maybe not too high end. We don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves and we don't have too much money, but if there's something that kind of catches my eye. And I'll, like, make offhanded comments as we see things like, oh, that's garish. Oh, love the beading on that one. Oh, that looks like it could be a good shop.
Wow, so many different things. For some reason, I didn't think that there would be such opulence in a place like this.
It does seem a little bit bizarre how different this place is compared to everywhere we've been, and I look around. I don't want to be seen as being maliciously unhappy. It's different than I expected as well.
Happy.
But look how pretty all the shops are. It is a little jarring how pretty all the shops are. Yeah, I agree.
We're really jarring. But we'll find something. And he just gently taps his hand on the top of your hand that is wrapped in his arm.
Could the two of you...
We'll find something for you.
I apologize. Could both of you make me notice checks?
I'm a really great shopper, and I got a 19.
Oh my god!
5.
So, I have a question.
Wow, Gloria.
Gloria, with a success with, 3 raises, almost 4? If Gloria were to find her ideal shop for clothes, what would be displayed outside? What would you see in the windows?
I find a secondhand thrift store. The people displaying these clothes clearly have no idea that that's like designer. And some of these look like they were handcrafted, absolutely beautiful. The clutch that they have in the front window, it's crazy that they're even displaying it like that, where it could get sun damage. Crazy. And so I don't feel like they know what they have.
Are you
and
saying
we might
this
be
out
able to
loud?
get a good deal. No, I'm telling the GM. But with my 19.
Well, I love this because that's actually the second shop that you find. The first one that you go into looks like it makes bespoke clothing. The display outside is so incredible you couldn't help but go in. But when you inquired about a number of the items, you were repeatedly told that they weren't for sale.
Bizarre.
And that anything that you did want made would have to be made entirely from scratch. And that nothing, even off the shelves, was available for modification or for purchase.
So there's no tailor on staff. They don't even allow things off the rack.
When you walked in...
We don't even know. Do they have standard sizes? Like when I peek through, do they look like they're all like
The
custom?
person working here looks like they have no idea about clothes and genuinely seems a little surprised when the two of you first walk in.
Brawk, darling, we might want to keep looking.
Eventually,
You can't find anything here?
you
No.
do find that second shop. But with a 19, you also, just as you're looking at the shop and you are just taken aback, like they don't know. And you had to go a little bit off of the main town square area to find the secondhand shop. But as you're looking at these items in the window, realizing they don't know what they've got here, and you turn back to Brawk. Brawk, you are standing in front of a shop across the street. There is a brightly painted wooden sign swinging in the rain here that is shaped like a rocking horse. And there is an engraved bee on both sides. And in the windows are toys. Lots of different handmade toys of all different varieties. You notice, Brawk, they're all a little creepy. And one of them you recognize.
Please don't be dolls.
One of them you recognize as the noisemaker that was set off in where the bones were stored. And there are dozens of them here, just in a pile. There is one for sale that is a set of miniature gallows, complete with a wooden hanged man. There is a wooden string mobile of hanging bats that flip and flap. You notice, Brawk, that these toys are all pretty creepy. Gloria, you turn back to say something to Brawk, see him, see this window, and you immediately notice two of the toys in particular. One of them is a ventriloquist dummy of a woman wearing all black, with raven black hair, pale skin, striking resemblance to someone you have seen before.
Ooh.
But speaking of striking resemblances, there is a doll that you see in the window. There's only one, unlike the others, which have a few. The ventriloquist dummy, there are only two. That takes a lot to make. This one toy is unique. And it looks strikingly like Ira.
Brawk, look. Hold on. Don't leave shop. We'll come right back to you. Do you notice that?
What, the noisemaker?
No. The red-headed doll right there.
What, the red? Whoa. Is it? And he comes a little closer. Is that?
I think that we might just need to buy it. We might need that. Because don't you think that it looks a fair bit like one of our acquaintances?
It look, but and he puts his hands together and looks at you and lets his shoulders slump forward. Don't you think that's weird?
Do you notice the doll near it?
Yes, I know.
Don't say anything. Remember, we have to.
Did that.
Yeah.
Very happy with the doll.
Weird that there's no dolls like me, but other people that we know.
Darling, Pat, should we go in?
I'm worried somebody might snatch that handbag, but I do think we should go in.
Obviously, prioritize the handbag because.
Well, I don't know.
I assume it's important.
Frankly, we need to maybe not prioritize the handbag. We need to get some stuff for Karina, and
to treat yourself.
Well, maybe we. I don't know. I'm gonna look back and forth. Maybe we should check out these dolls. Oh, but do we want to carry them if there's something wrong inside?
I really don't.
Okay,
but
I have an idea.
If you had the handbag, we could put him in the
that's a brilliant thought. Let's go to this store first and price out some of the pieces, and then we could even. I look down. I'm holding a handbag. Look, I've got one. We're fine. We put it in. We can put it in my bag. We should.
And he's gonna open the door.
Wait a minute. Before we open the door.
He's gonna close the door.
Just food for thought. Did you notice that those noisemakers look strikingly like the one we saw at the house?
Yes, that's what I noticed.
I know, I thought so too. I'm going to pull us over to the other store so we look like we're just window shopping. Darling, I am concerned. Do you think that maybe the owners of the store, they clearly sold a noisemaker to vampires, to beings that we saw in the carpenter's house, Scandalous. Are we okay going in by ourselves, do you think?
I think that we don't need any adults. I think we
me
got
either.
This.
Okay, love it.
But I also think that the noisemaker, the vampires didn't buy them. They'd be closed because they can only. There's no sale. They could have, but I think probably anyway. We should go in.
Okay, which store do we want to do first? Do you want to try to get the clothes first? That way we look like we've been shopping and we have an alibi. And then we swing by the other store and just browse and say, wow, what lifelike dolls. We know some people in our lives that might like some, and then we'll try to buy it so it's not here.
Brawk is blank staring Gloria, eyes getting
Great.
wider and wider,
Let's
sweat
go.
beating down. Okay.
I'll take us in to the clothing store, pick up a few pieces, hopefully, and then we're going to go to...
Just for what it's worth, when you walk in here, this place actually does seem like it is frequented. The items here are for sale. But it's also a little more out of the way. It's off the beaten path a little bit more, past the bright colors, past the murals of all will be well. But the older gentleman inside greets you and helps you find what you're looking for. And again, with that high notice check, what would Gloria be searching for?
You know, I think that Karina needs some new clothes. I'm going to look for a dress, and it's actually quite brilliantly made. Lots of dresses during this time period are like made of a stiffer fabric that doesn't stretch as much because of intricate beading or some of the patterning. But I look for something that looks like it's a little bit more elastic and it stretches a little better so that it wouldn't necessarily rip as easily. And I just happened to find one that looks like it's just about her size. It's completely fortuitous, as well as they seem to have like a handful.
If you need that taken in at all, I'd be more than happy. I can make adjustments here.
I appreciate that. Now I'm shopping for a dear friend. So is it something where if I find out it's not working for her, I could come back with the
of course,
note of
bring it on
purchase
back.
to have
I'd
it
be happy.
altered?
Oh, of course, anytime.
Oh, brilliant. So I'd love to pick up that as well as some additional like what they have undergarments, if they've got, stockings.
Yeah.
I'll peek at the heels, although my heels are fine. I don't necessarily need a new pair.
They have a much better dress selection than a shoe selection, but they also do have the essentials, so you manage to pick up some more stockings and restock for, we'll call it $5.
Great. And then I'll also check how much is the purse in the window?
Oh, that one over there. It's which one is this? Could you describe this one?
So it's a cute little clutch. It's got a gold chain, and it's almost like pearled. It looks kind of like mother of pearl, but it's in like different beads that are kind of sewn along the front, and so it's quite sparkly. It catches the light.
That's one of our nicer pieces. That one there's $30.
Not today, but it is very nice.
Well, if you change your mind, come back. I've had it here for a while. I might be willing to go down 25 just for you.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind. I'll definitely have to swing back by. So that sounds great.
You need anything, sir?
And he like chokes on air because he's overhearing this. He was getting ready to lean into Gloria and compliment her ability.
As you turn to face the guy, because Gloria avoided most of the combat, like the blowback of the combat by being outside.
I wasn't there at all.
You took shots from the window. You were outside. No blood really got on you. Brawk, as you turn, the fuck? Excuse me. I'm sorry. So you got me a new shirt, obviously. See what we can get you.
Yes, darling. We could really use your help. There was a bit of a scuffle in the parade, and unfortunately we were in the wrong place. But we want to make sure that we look sharp for the events coming up.
The less I know about anything, the better. Let me just get you a new shirt. Yeah, come here. And pulls you over and starts sizing you with the brutal turns of the forceful turns of a tailor who's been doing this for a long time, who is out of patience, and just puts you in exactly where he needs to be, in just like the measuring tape. All right, 32, 33. Yeah, and he holds the shirt up to you. That's the one. That's the one you're buying.
Perfect. Oh, Brawk, you look dashing.
I love it.
It is very much just a slightly nicer version of the shirt you were already wearing. So it is no longer bloodstained or shredded from any injuries or smoke or anything that might have happened to you. You know what? Let's just call that 50 cents.
Steal.
That's perfect. We really appreciate your help.
You all get your clothes, change if you feel like changing there, but you...
Brawk, you should maybe change.
Okay. He does.
Oh yeah, I mean, Gloria had an option to change. The tailor doesn't let you leave with that shirt. Like, that is going in the trash now. So...
Okay.
I'm trying to keep my new dress a surprise, so I'm not going to change.
That makes sense.
I was wondering why you and that I had. Okay.
Remember, Brawk?
It's okay.
Yeah, you look great. Are you saying that this dress looks bad?
No. Oh, no. No, I didn't say that at all. I just was wondering why I had to change and you get to wear what you were wearing. It's fine. New
Sweetheart,
shirt.
perfect. You look great. Let's go to that. Let's keep looking at shops. And then I'm going to take your arm and we're leaving the store.
Yeah.
Although when we get out to the front of the toy store, Gloria kind of stops a little short because I am a little bit freaked out. But I do think we should probably go in.
He opens the door reluctantly.
After me? Okay.
Yeah. And he kind of pokes your shoulder forward a bit. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go in.
As you open the door, a bell cheerily ringing overhead as you step in, we cut away. And we jump to the other group. But first, let's go ahead and take our mid-session break. And then we will jump over to the other group to see what's going on with Hawthorne, Nyne, and Karina. Don't go anywhere, friends. We'll be back. We are back. Karina, Hawthorne, and Nyne walk down the street west through Vallaki Hills, heading back to St. Andrew's Church. The cathedral is not too terribly far, but it has been raining. Is there anything the three of you would be doing or saying as you would be taking this walk through the rainy streets?
She's still breathing.
Karina's conscious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but I haven't told anybody that she's awake. So she was buried in me crying, so she kind of is coming out on her own terms. So I was like, yeah, she's alive.
Good.
Hey, man, why'd you have to attack her so hard?
Keep my word. You gotta keep my promise.
What promise was that? A promise you made to Karina?
Promise that Karina asked me to take, and I took it.
But, I mean, aren't there other paths that we could have taken? I was trying so hard to find some other way than just straight taking her down.
You remember that other kid we had to deal with at the other church?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about him?
So, after that, she came to me and asked me to never let her turn. If she ever turned into a monster like that, to put her down. And I said I wouldn't. Hesitation. No hesitation.
So, what do you feel now then, since she's still alive?
She's Karina in your arms. So, I did what I did.
Okay. So pretty much, if she ever turns again, you're gonna do the same thing. I can just assume.
I feel, well, the answer is yes, but I feel like she's smart enough to figure out how to use this to her advantage.
That's totally what I was thinking.
Like, I know I give her shit a lot, but she's stronger than what she fucking thinks she is, too. You know that, right? And he's saying this as his back turned to you as he's walking towards the church. She can't throw a punch for shit, but she can shoot.
We all have our great strengths and qualities. We each make up some great piece of whatever this is supposed to be. But we can't lose her. She feels like an important piece. Everyone feels like an important piece.
Yeah, I guess so. Look, I know Brawk and Gloria, they can do their healing thing. They can take care of... I have faith in them, too. I got faith in all of you in some weird sort of way. Like, I agree with you. We all have our roles to play in this fucking weird world that we're in. Like
I'm
you.
proud of you, ma'am. I just want you to know that.
For what?
For keeping your word, for protecting us, for doing what you thought was right. I may not always agree with it, but doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. I just want you to know that.
Thanks, Sirloin.
Okay, no. The steak references are not going to start, okay? I'm not a piece of
Already
beef.
they already started.
How dare you?
As this
I called you
happens,
Raging Bull.
as this happens, you all have, the two of you, Hawthorne carrying Karina, have walked within line of sight of the doors of the church, and you see backlit the silhouette of Ira. And as they see you come around the bend, you just hear a cry, "Father Lucian!" And they come running out of the door, meeting the three of you. "Oh no, Karina, what happened?"
She's okay. She's okay. It's all okay.
"Father Lucian!
It's all right. Everybody is
Quickly!"
alive.
And both Ira and Father Lucian run out into the rain. "Oh, quickly, let's get her inside out of the rain. Come now, come now." And the three of you, 5 of you, counting Father Lucian and Ira, hustle inside the church. The Father Lucian, "This way, there's a office where we can set her down," leads you to a side room and clears off a desk, assuming that Karina is unconscious and you need to lie her down. "I will make sure that Jeska prepares a bed for her, but I can get a few medical supplies. What happened?" Karina?
As she's laid onto this desk, where's Ira? Is she
Right next to you.
specifically right
They are
side
trying
or
to
left side?
participate as your left.
So, as Ira is attempting to help, Karina's going to shift as if reaching out for them. And then just give up as her left arm falls limp over the side of the table. And then she'll just reach across her body and take Ira's hand and press it to her chest. And just hold it there for a solid minute or until Ira pulls away.
They do
Not
not
saying anything, just holding tight to Ira's hand.
They do not pull away. Shh. It's all right. It's all right. You're safe now. We've got you.
Do you want to know what happened?
Yes. What
Is
happened?
it just us in here?
Closes the door to the room that you're in. Yes. It is safe to speak here.
Is the package secure?
Yes. Thanks to you, all these grounds will remain safe from evil.
Well, good. Because we killed two and a half vampires to get those bones.
You will notice, by the way, and neither of you, Nyne or Hawthorne, had noticed before now, but one, you can see that Karina's left arm is not moving at all. When she was set on the desk, it flopped to the side, and she has made no move to move it to a more comfortable position. There is also a brutal-looking bruise that has spread across Karina's midsection. Looks like there was, prior to the healing being done, some massive internal bleeding. And Karina, because of that roll that you made on your vigor check when you went to incapacitated again, because it was a 1, not a critical fail, but a 1, or actually I believe it was a 2. Yeah, either way it was a failure. Wasn't a critical failure, but a failure. This injury is permanent. Your vigor die is reduced by 1 die type permanently.
So at this point, that is the second one I have of that.
It can go down to a D4.
Yeah, my vigor's already down to a D4.
Now, it is worth noting, just as an out-of-character thing, that the healing power for enough power points can remove permanent injuries, but it takes 20, which is outside the realm of possibility right now, but not for long. Because I think Brawk already has a maximum of 20 power points, so Brawk can do it.
I accidentally switched my, we'll have to figure this out later. And try to lower the top number, I deleted the bottom number and I just put in the only thing I could remember. I need some help. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be what the bottom number is.
You are at 5. I believe your maximum is 15, unless you have taken edges or hindrances.
I don't remember.
Which you did. You took power points.
I thought I did take one.
So you also have. So your maximum
did.
should also be 20.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, because you both have taken the PowerPoint edge, so you both have 20 maximum PowerPoints. So these injuries, thank God for healers, can be dealt with, but not right now. And Ira just pulls a chair over and sits right next to you, Karina, and just pats your hand.
For what it's worth. Yes, Slayer, what's up?
I'm a monster now.
Yeah, you are. But you're our monster.
No.
Nyne pulls up a chair.
Monster.
Look. We're not her toys. You're not a monster. We're not her little playthings in this fucked up toy box of this world that she's got. You're Karina. Alright? You use this power that you've been given, curse or whatever you want to call it. You use it against her. Simple as that. Control it. Learn to harness it. We all got that. We all have a monster inside of us. It's just how we choose to use it. Okay?
What if she uses it against you?
Then I'll put you down again. Simple as that.
Will you?
Yep.
Will you actually finish the job this time?
You could thank Gloria for that part.
Where are they? Gloria? Brawk, where are they?
I think they went to go get you some new clothes, because you shredded the fuck out of these. You know, Gloria likes her pantyhose a certain way, and she wants to make sure that's right and everything like that, too. Don't know why she took Brawk, though, but, you know, hey, they're having a good time and everything else, too. I'm here to make sure everything got safely here.
Hawthorne?
Hawthorne, while they're having this conversation, is like crying a little bit, but he's trying to search for fabric around him, and he didn't want them to come here with new clothes. He's trying to make a sling for the arm that doesn't move. Because he can tell she's going to need to sling it right now until someone can take it off of her.
There's no just like bolts of fabric lying around in this office.
Is there such little fabric on Karina that it's like to take anything off of her would be just like making her naked completely?
She was
that
already
point,
pretty much there before you put the coat on her, for what it's worth. But as like if you just express like trying to make her a sling, Father Lucian, who has been checking her wounds and sees that you are talking, that you are lucid, knows that you are out of danger, your wounds have been seen to in a basic level.
Yes, give me a moment.
And leaves and returns with a old shirt that he just begins to grip and tear it so that it can be fashioned into some sort of sling for you.
Thank you so much, Father Lucian. Thank you. Karina, can you even move your arm? Oh, I'm sorry, Father Lucian. What did you say?
No, my child. What you ask is, Karina, can you move your arm?
No. I can barely feel the fingers.
It is no matter. The body heals in mysterious ways. It is still possible that this is merely temporary. We are early in the healing. Do not lose hope. But as for thanking me, it is I who, it is all of us, who should be thanking all of you for recovering the bones of our saint. This is one of the few places in this land that is truly safe from her. Thank you. Yes, my child, yes. I believe.
I don't want to leave Ira here if it's not safe.
The Morning Lord has long hidden his face from this land, but faith is not always about seeing. I still believe in the Morning Lord and his saints. And of all the hardships that have hurt this town, the church has remained safe. And Ira, I know, my child, that you had mentioned that it was here that you had hoped to stay. You are welcome here. You always have been, but you are welcome to stay for as long as you need. Thank you, Father, for everything. Right now, I just want to stay with Karina. If that's all right.
Karina's gonna reach up and cup Ira's face with her hand.
You're a bloody idiot, you know that. You're always getting yourself hurt. It's always for me.
Ira, I don't want to leave you here because I don't want to leave you.
You don't have to. You can stay. You can stay here. We'll stay here. I'm not going anywhere. You're okay. Promise.
I have a feeling that we're here for a purpose. And I wish more than anything that I could sit here with you instead of running after that purpose. Will you wait for me?
I'll do you one better. You all aren't leaving the Lucky Hills without me. I know that this was where my brother wanted me to stay, but I think you're right. I think there's something bigger. I know I can help.
And you, if I don't go with you, are just going to keep getting yourself hurt. So you're not leaving without me. All right?
Yeah. Ira.
Shh, you need to rest.
Can I kiss you?
They lean in and kiss you softly on the lips. Now, you've gone and made a big mistake, because I don't kiss idiots. So you
just
have to stop being one, if you ever want me to do that again. Right?
All right.
And
Hawthorne is like, sort of, whenever it happens, Hawthorne like turns away.
yeah,
and
like
stuff to
Father
kinda give
Lucian
them
does the same
privacy.
thing. Everyone's just kind of inspecting the wallpaper in
Yeah,
here.
we're just like, oh, look over there. That's
This crown molding is like really
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
in
Isn't it? Yes.
You're
I
right.
got done
That's pretty nice
not
over there.
long
Look at
ago,
that
yes.
over there. That's
Yes,
pretty
it's
good.
quite
Mhm.
fine,
I like
yes.
that. You know,
How often you guys
structure.
do? How often you guys do renovations in here? You know, you just.
And Ira notices the 3 men in here just like looking away and just, well, you make it a bigger deal when you do that. Grow up like you've never seen people kiss.
Sorry, we're just
I
trying to
have.
privacy. Sorry.
You started talking before we could leave the room, so it was just more. We didn't want to make no extra noise, so we just kind of stood here. So you know,
I really like the architecture. It's nice.
really sweet. I mean, the nice place is sweet. Yep.
Ira, may I show you to your room, my child?
Hand still clutched, wipes a tear and kisses the back of your hand and sets it on your chest and follows after, leaving the 3 of you in here.
So, congratulations.
What
Oh,
are you
fuck off.
congratulating her for? What?
I'm congratulating her for finding a little, a friend here. You know, hey, found love. You know, it's
Karina.
nice to find love here.
You doing okay? You need us to watch the door while you tip.
I gotta give you shit if you do. Not at this point. You deserve that. The
He's
kitty's
just
out
like
too.
the
by the way.
awkward sort of dad uncle who's like, you wanna, you know, if you wanna, you know,
Puff a
makes
little bit.
awkward gesture. Yeah.
I mean, if you're willing to fill it for me, I've got one hand here, Hawthorne.
Ugh. But then that's, it's helpful, but not.
Just-
Okay, fine. Yeah, Hawthorne helps, like weighing it back and forth, helps out Karina and fills it for her, hands it, and then is like, "Do you need help lighting it? Do you need me to light it?" It's just like a one-handed thing.
I already lit it.
Look at that gentleman.
She's just gonna get as high as possible and pass out.
All right. And
What a
as
sheet
That
over.
happened pretty quickly. Wow.
This is like the 3rd time I've seen this chick.
Damn.
I just hope. Yeah.
That was only like a minute. Wow. That was intense to
Yeah, no,
watch.
she's
really needed that.
out.
And as you help Karina find some relaxation after a stressful day, let's go ahead and cut back to Gloria and Brawk.
Really don't want to be.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding-a-ling-ling-ling. The bell of the door rings as you step into this cramped shop. Let me get one little change, get some ambiance going here. Get some
Creepy music. Creepy toy shop music.
I don't
Creepy toy shop.
have on hand any creepy toy shop music. but I will add it into the podcast.
I apologize.
Trust
That
me.
is a lot to ask for.
Yeah.
That is a lot to
I
ask
will
for.
search when I don't have to do it live. Come on, someone run my music for me.
100%.
It'll be amazing. But as you step into this cramped little shop, you see a host of different toys in here. Like I said, there are a lot, and they all tend to be on the macabre side of things. There is a headless doll that is advertised to come with 7 different attachable heads. And you can see some of the different heads displayed on the dolls. One of them has its eyes and mouth stitched shut. There are those miniature gallows, complete with the opening door that will drop the wooden hanged man, who is weighted so as to fall with a thunk.
Yeah.
Set of wooden nesting dolls, and the smaller each one gets, the older it gets, until the tiniest one is mummified corpse. All of these creepy toys, more than our blackest hearts could ever desire. There is not, no. Mav? Well, I mean, I know you, my man, aren't a fan of clown toys, so definitely more than you would ever desire. And as you take in the shop around you, you are greeted by a heavy-set man with some stubble, but also a more well-formed chin strap-style beard that connects to a mustache. Heavy-set, moth-eaten jester's cap, complete with bells and all, as he steps from the back room. Welcome to Blinsky's Toys, my friends! What can I get to delight you today?
Whoa.
Wow. Well, we felt like we had
Dolls.
to come into your shop after noticing the dolls in the what my companion said. The dolls in the window just drew us in.
Ah,
Do you
yes,
mind
they
if
are
we take a
very,
look?
they are very eye-catching. No, I've worked very hard on them. I am glad you appreciate. Of course. It is a Blinsky. It must be made by hand for it to have the true nature of a Blinsky toy.
Oh, well, I can see the craftsmanship. I must say.
Very
how do
thank
get
you,
The
very thank
inspiration
you.
for. Oh yes, of course. How do you get the inspiration for the subjects of your dolls? Might I ask?
Well, I will admit I have always had though I am a toy maker, a bit of a dark, I like the horror stories too, and since we find ourselves living in a place with so much good inspiration for that, I need only look around.
As he says this, would you allow me to make a notice check to see if it feel, because they look like
Trying to get a
people I
vibe?
know.
Trying to get a vibe?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah, notice check.
Can I vibe check?
Absolutely.
Ah, 1.
He's a jovial fellow. His mannerisms are honestly catching you,
know,
off guard, just
I
like
am
a toy
actually,
maker.
I have
Just-
4 bennies.
Okay.
Bennies. My initial gut is I'm like, oh, it seems fair. He's a little creepy. But then I'm going to think about that doll that looks like Ira in the window. And I'm going to spend a benny and I'm going to try to vibe check a little deeper.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to not accidentally hit a -1 on it.
Helpful. Good start, not having a -1.
I'd like to Benny to sleuth as well.
So that's
Oh,
a
sure.
9. Oh, no, an 8. That's an 8.
Okay, so you get an 8 on your notice, and Brawk spends a Benny to use his sleuth edge, just noticing
We
everything.
were the right people. We were the right people.
Boom! So, mostly, Brawk, what
Neurotic
you
and
get
anxious. Let's go.
is just a lot of creepy toys. There are so many. What you do notice is that they are all finely handmade, and there are jumbled displays of different toys, some separated so that, it's all of the same type so that it has more of a impact on the viewer, while others are intermingled. There's a big sign in here, a placard that reads, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." That rings a bell. That was what the noisemaker said.
Yeah, sure did.
And what you notice, Gloria, or the vibe that you get, he's holding something back, but most of what he said was true. Like, you don't get the impression that, like, he's just flat out lying, obfuscating everything, but there's just, like, I think it's mostly just, again, your suspicion, where there's no way that you just happen to make one that looks like that. It is wearing the style of clothes that Ira wears. Not, like, down to the exact jacket, but, it's even dressed in their style. That can't be coincidence.
Well, do you mind if we take a look around?
Oh, of course, of course. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Are you shopping for yourself? Are you looking for something for a little boy or girl? I could maybe help you pick something.
Oh, right now we're just browsing, but we do have a friend that we might have in mind. So I'll let you know if we are looking for anything in particular. Right, Brawk?
A quick question, and he kind of slinks a little closer to Blinsky with his fingers dancing in his hands. I wonder who inspired that one? And he points to the long-haired doll and looks him directly in his eye. Intoxicating. Who is that?
I mean, come on.
Pulls, lifts up the ventriloquist and puts it on so that he can manipulate it.
You must know who this is. They cannot say my name here.
Begins to make the mouth move and does a horrible faux voice.
They cannot say my name here. I am the devil.
Brawk puts his hand to his mouth. Well, wow. Do you think
Quite
she'd
impressive.
be okay with that?
Thank you. I've practiced for many a year.
And as he says this, you hear as a small primate, a monkey, jumps up onto his shoulder and grabs onto one of the parts of the jester's hat and bares its teeth at you.
Piccolo, is that any way to greet customers? Please accept my apologies on behalf of Piccolo. He is still learning manners.
No worries. No worries.
Thank you.
I'll extend a hand and then kind of pull it back and be like, very cute.
Oh, but I have been beginning to train him. Here, Piccolo.
And he points to
him.
Fetch the nesting toy.
And jumps off and goes, lifts one up.
No, the one to the right. Yes, bring it back.
And comes scampering back.
That's a good Piccolo.
And has him back on his shoulder and drops the nesting doll into his hand.
He will be very helpful once he learns everything in the store. I've been needing a helping hand for quite some time. Well,
Wow.
you all were browsing. I do not wish to interrupt you. If you have any questions, you just ask.
Didn't even have to pay for the labor.
Thank you.
Smart.
Brawk, do
Yeah.
So I'll kind of mosey over and look at the Ira doll. I don't like it. Can I investigate it a little more closely? Like,
Don't
look
touch it.
for. I would. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it with your hands.
Okay. Pull out a handkerchief.
It could be cursed.
As
pull
you
out my
start to
handkerchief.
as you start to go towards that one, I'm sorry. I apologize. That one is not for sale.
Oh. Oh, is it reserved by somebody else?
I
It looks
regret
exactly
those.
like this.
It has already been is a custom piece, but please, there are so many more for you to choose from. Perhaps can I interest you? And he grabs a wind-up musical merry-go-round and
Custom.
cranks it, and figures of snarling wolves that are chasing children instead of the typical prancing horses as the little carousel begins to go around. Ah, it's good, no?
Oh, well, I have to say I'm a little disappointed. How long is the piece on hold for?
Until the person who ordered it comes to pick it up. But
Oh.
I apologize.
And he
but,
steps forward. Who?
Could you please make me a either intimidation or persuasion check here?
I'm gonna. Oh God, they're both bad. Okay, well we'll do.
You have a D4 -4 on intimidation. That's wild. That's wild.
I got a 7 for persuasion
Oh, okay. That's very good.
because I know intimidation isn't going to be my strength.
There is, I craft these dolls on special request for Isaac Strasny. He works for the mayor. If you saw him, you would not forget him. Big, strange arm.
Wait a minute. I think, if I'm spelling this right in my head, is that the person that was walking in front of the governor that kicked over the son?
Correct. Or kicked over the woman,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, the woman who's... Yes,
Yep.
okay.
One and the same. He has been good customer of mine for some time. He requests this. He provides me with descriptions of the toy that he wishes me to make. I would assume that anything that I share with you regarding this topic will not come back on me.
Absolutely.
Of course not.
We totally understand. I admit, since you shared some information with us, we'll be candid in return. What drew us to your shop was that doll. It was captivating. I can see. I can see why.
He almost looks a little frustrated when you say that, and he just kind of mutters to himself. Of course, the one that I do not design is the one that people are most interested. No one appreciates the one.
I'm sorry about that. I apologize. That said, our friends, we'll definitely be bringing them back by, because while I'm not sure what else I would pick for them, but that we'll maybe have to bring them.
Of course, you bring your friends. Bring all your friends to Blinsky's Toys. We are always here to making merry.
Now, last question for you. I believe your those noisemakers towards the front of the store are.
Yes, very good ones.
Oh, are they a popular item?
With many of the kids, they very much do like to have the ones that make the big noise. Big noise! You know? So the noisemakers are quite popular with the children.
I imagine so. Well, we'll definitely be back. I'm going to link my arm through yours, Brawk. And we appreciate your time.
And then you'll
Thank
see
you,
why we were
thank
so
you.
interested in the doll.
Thank you.
Please come again, and remember, is no fun, is no Blinsky, huh?
Yeah, great. Totally. Yes. Okay, out the door.
Bigelow, put that down!
That's the door.
You just hear something crash.
We're just going to walk really quickly. Brawk. I don't think it's a good sign. I think we should say something. But, like, how bad is it that it's the big, scary guy that knocked over the woman in the parade working for the governor that commissioned a doll that looks just like our friend?
Yeah,
And then on his own has made other dolls that look like somebody else we know, and has the noisemakers that were sold to the people in the house that took the thing that was ours.
So said he was a good customer.
It's really unfortunate that it's across from such a great store too. Because when we do need to bring people back, and we can maybe pop in and just see. In case they bring down the price of that handbag. Oh, sorry. I was talking about the other store. Obviously, we'll need to swing by. We have to show Ira the doll.
Do we? Do you think?
Yeah. Would you say? Well, would the intent
Worried.
be to make them feel more comfortable, or to alert them to the fact that maybe
We have a
the
doll
government? I'm going to look around. Is anybody watching us?
Is that right?
Let's see.
The government?
No.
Brawk, I'm going to lean in a little closer, kind of wrapping my arm around.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
Towns kids. Just running around.
No one heard
Fancy
anything.
toys.
Yeah, that was just some town children. Is anyone watching you? No, just one little kid who walks by.
He won't sell you the doll.
There's a really cute little kid that walked past.
Mom, can we
I'm gonna
stop
go-
at Blinsky's Toys? You already have some. Come on, we gotta go.
I'm going to lean in real close, Brawk. Don't you think it's potentially interesting that the government of this town is commissioning works from somebody who's acquainted with the appearance of somebody else that we know?
That we can't talk about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think we're on the same page. Yeah, the thing that makes me so nervous, except for everything, is that he so not only does he play with the vision of this feared being in a frivolous way, he's working with some. I don't understand the uncanny nature of the dolls.
Okay, I guess, and a thought has just struck me. He's never seen the person. This was commissioned an idea from somebody else. Does that mean that
That's what he
the
said.
governor and the other person have a description of Ira?
But why? Why?
Well, how else?
Do they know? Do they know Ira independently, or is I just?
Oh, we need to walk back. We need to hurry. This is important. Okay, let's go. And so that we start like walking, not too fast to draw suspicion.
Oh yeah, be cool.
Very casually.
Very casual.
Very cash.
I make it look like I'm just like so interested in talking to Brawk that we're just going really fast to the church.
Nervous.
As you start heading back to the church, it only takes you from Blinsky's Toys 12 minutes to get there. And as you enter back into St. Andrew's Church, I would say, timing-wise, as would make sense, you would basically just catch sight of Father Lucian leading Ira out of a room, and they shut the door behind them, and when they turn and see the two of you walking in, oh, thank goodness, you are all right. I'm gonna be,
Yes.
Karina's in there. She's okay, but I don't know if you know, but she's in a bit of a bad way.
Yes. We were able to heal her a little bit before we left. Actually, we were running an errand for her, picking up some new clothes.
Just so they step a little closer to the two of you. Just so you know, so that you aren't
caught off guard. Karina's left arm is pretty badly injured.
And Father Lucian, who was standing to the side.
Should the Morning Lord smile on her, it may yet heal, but the wounds that she took to her arm severed a number of her tendons. As of now, it is useless. Just wanted you to know before you went in there. Father Lucian's going to be showing me to my room, but I'll still be here. I'll come find you all right?
And the two of them head off.
Ira?
Gloria?
I'm going to look at Brawk. I know Brawk doesn't think we should say anything. Ira, question for you. To hear your brother, are you acquainted with the governor or anyone here in town other than Father Lucian?
Do you know Strasny?
Strahd? That name doesn't ring a bell. There are a few folk who live in town who used to live in Bridgewater that I know. I don't know where they are, but I know that they went here. But as for the governor, my first encounter with him was the same one we all had this morning.
Okay, so there's no way that they would know what you look like or your fashion sense, say.
It's possible. They might have spoken with my father, and perhaps he had mentioned what I look like, but that's my best guess. Why?
I'm going to look over at you, Brawk. Are you going to stop me?
I don't think that's the right guess.
Darling, we were shopping, and there's a toy store, and in the window, there's a doll that looks just like you.
Just like
you. Just like you. I have a good eye for this. Yeah, it was uncanny. So of course we went in, and we were talking with the toy maker, and the toy maker said that it was commissioned by look over to you, Brawk. Stronsky Isik? Yeah, Stronsky Isik. I think it was Strasny Isik.
Isik Strasny. His first name is Isik.
Isik Strasny. Isik Strasny, that big man we saw earlier today, he commissioned it and gave the description. They wouldn't let us buy it. We tried.
You say that, and Ira looks like you can watch a shudder go down their spine.
Brawk looks directly at Gloria.
But yeah, Brawk didn't think I should say anything, but I think that it would be unwise to ignore it. I think that's don't you think?
I didn't like the way that, or something about the way that he looked at me.
I agree. I noticed it this morning. Actually, I noticed it too, and
it felt like he looked at me like he knew me.
Yes, and this doll, it's uncanny, and they wouldn't let us buy it, and so I think you should be careful, cautious. I agree, and so I think I don't think you should go with us back to the toy store right now.
No, don't see it.
Well,
And
I think
maybe you want to. I don't know.
No, I was talking with Father Lucian, and I think as long as we're in town, unless you need me for something, that's probably best for us all if I stay here. But
honestly, after seeing that in the window, I completely agree. Oh, and there's one other thing, but like, how calm are you feeling right now?
Gloria?
I was going to ask Brawk, what were you saying, or are you just mumbling in the background?
I'm just mumbling in the background.
So what
knowledge is power, and it's better to have all of it.
Was your question, how calm are you right now? that question, like the nature of that question hits them, and just kind of you watch the gears in their brain like catch for a second and grind, and then just not very. If I'm going,
Forget I said anything.
No,
Don't
well,
worry about
now
it.
I'm less calm, and you have to tell me, because now I'm going to sit here and wonder what it was that you were going to tell me, and my imagination is always going to be worse than what reality was, so what is it?
Well, the toy maker didn't seem to know what you looked like, which is good. He was only going off the description by Isaac Strasny. However, there were lots of dolls there, multiple of them. There was only one of you, but there were lots of dolls of somebody else, whose name we can't say.
And he just looks at her. You know.
Well, I mean, that part, I mean, that's still not good. All right, but that's better than the me thing, because
I agree, actually.
she's famous.
All things considered, of
She's
those two
famous and
things,
she's
I
been
think
here
that one is
forever.
better.
So, that really rattled me. Well, thank you for telling me. I'll
Didn't feel like good
definitely.
news.
I'm going to elbow Brawk. See?
No, I do. I see where you were coming from, Brawk, and I appreciate you trying to protect me. But I do think that. And they stand up a little and kind of pull on the vest that they're wearing in like a Jean-Luc Picard straightening of the shirt there for a second, and just, I think that it's better if I know what we're dealing with. And I'm not a little child. I can handle it. I'm with you. And even though I'm going to be staying here, at least while we're in town, I already told Karina. If you all are leaving, I'm going to feel safer with you than even in these walls. You wouldn't...
I mean, yay.
You know,
Do you want me to
Ira,
stay?
I feel safer. I feel safer with all of us together, too.
Yeah.
I think that while we're in town, I would feel better when there's dolls being made of you in your likeness.
Yeah, no, I think
You
that's
stayed in here.
absolutely... No, I
Once
agree with
we
you
leave,
100%.
love it. Come with us. Okay, cool. So we're on the same page. I was just making sure. That sounds great to me. I love that
No,
plan.
with you, I'm absolutely... Yeah, no, dolls, creepy. All right, I'm
good.
going to...
You know, because there was also... Never mind. Let's just... Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why is there always a... You know what? I'm going to go get settled in to the rooms before another also happens. But I'll check back in with you all here in... before you all leave. All right? And Father Lucian, who had walked off when
think that
Ira
went
was
okay.
originally following and is waiting, the two of them walk off, leaving the two of you by the door.
I think that could have definitely gone worse. I almost told them about the doll with like the mouth and eyes sewn shut, but then thought better of it.
Yeah, probably not a good companion thought to the one we gave. So,
Yeah, I figured, you know, but it's better to know because, like, what if they had wanted to wander town or even, you know,
it's best to give the information so she can lay low, because it's not Gloria. It's not normal. It's not
I agree.
a coincidence. It's not.
It doesn't feel like a coincidence. Yeah, I think
Brawk?
it was best we told them, but
Just for what it's worth.
Fuck.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, not Brawk. Hawthorne, Nyne, and Karina, never mind. Hawthorne, Nyne, the two of you can hear you can't make it out because it's behind a wooden door, but you can hear the familiar voices of Brawk and Gloria on the other side of the door because they're just right on the other side of it. Can't understand what they're saying. But...
So you're sitting at 20 right now. You're gonna hit stay. What are you gonna do?
They start playing blackjack.
Hey. By the way, Karina, and he's gonna put out a little fist. Way to get a kiss. Yeah, come on. Give me a little pat. Come on. Yeah.
She is so incredibly out of it. That she, like, kind of lifts her hand just slightly and then just lets it drop back.
I just envisioned Hawthorne doing this and seeing that Karina was 100% passed out and just like fist bumping her unconscious fist. Yeah.
Just
Pretty much
picking
at
up
that
her
point.
fist. There we go. Yeah. Way to
Incredible. So, I know Gloria just stepped away real quick, but Brawk, do you think you two would be lingering outside? Would you head into the room where they said Karina was?
I definitely think we'd probably wander in after. We need a change of scenery, so we're gonna go in and check on our friend now that we've been warned about her condition. I think we're ready to see her.
Oh, I am so sorry. That blared real loud. Jesus,
I loved it.
H-Curse.
I was about to 90s jam in here.
I'm not upset with the song. I'm upset with the volume. I am so sorry.
Karina's brain as she hallucinates this entire experience.
You switched decades.
Oh, that was fun. Let's do a hallucination scene.
Oh,
It's
no,
really,
please
really,
don't.
really funny you say that.
No.
No!
But Brawk and Gloria, you head into the room.
Yes.
You see
He's gonna
Karina.
open the door for. He's gonna open the door for Gloria and escort her in and close the door behind him. Keep it
As
quiet.
you reach to open the door, at that same moment inside, with Hawthorne and Nyne playing blackjack, could both of you please make me notice checks? Hawthorne and Nyne.
Let's
Hawthorne
go.
got an 11.
Damn.
Oh,
Unfortunately, there's
11.
not a ton more you notice with a raise here. I'm sorry. There's really only one thing to notice.
I want to notice the cockroaches
Supersede.
on the ground. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Little skittering of an insect along the wood floor in here actually draws your attention towards the desk. And it's Hawthorne's expression as you look up Nyne, waiting to see what Hawthorne is going to do. You see Hawthorne looking at Karina, and you turn and follow his gaze. And you see mist beginning to pour from her body.
fuck, not again.
As you say that, Brawk, you open the door and you just see a wall
Okay.
of mist coming at you and Gloria until it consumes your entire vision.
He's gonna try to shut the door anyway. No.
Unfortunately, to no effect, as you shut the door, and the mist continues to pour through it and surround all of you until everything around you disappears except the milky fog. You hear a distant, echoing, familiar voice. I was the warrior. I was good and just. I thundered across the land like the wrath of a just God. And as the mist begins to take shape, that's where we'll close for tonight. And we will pick up next time. Thank you all so much for being here for session 35 of The City of the Crimson Tower. I almost said the Wylde Beyond because I've said it more times. But that is definitely not the vibe of this game. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to go around, let these incredible people let you know where you can find them. But before we do, don't go anywhere, friends, because we are going to be raiding and sharing that love. So, as we end session 35, let's start with, let's just go in reverse order. Matty, where can we find you?
Hello. You guys can find me on Instagram under Cosplays. I'm finally actually starting to craft as con season is sneaking up, and I will be going to a bunch of cons on the west. Hopefully some more if I get in as a guest. Who knows? Keep everyone else updated on my story.
Yee. Mav?
I was waiting for my turn. Hey everyone, it's Fair Black on the internet here. You can find me here on Twitch at the DigitalClubhouseTV. You can actually find me tomorrow live with the boys at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we do our New Year's Eve event, where we're just going to play a bunch of party games until the ball drops. I love you all, and here's to a great 2026. Yeah. Okay, bye!
Lauren.
Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's doing as best they can to take care of themselves this season. I understand it can be a mixed bag for a lot of people, myself included. So be gentle with yourself and be mindful of your own energy. Try to reserve a little for yourself too. Pot calling the kettle, but I'm still going to say it. And I'm doing that by streaming, playing mystery games. I'm currently playing Death on the Nile, which I was really excited for this whole year to get. And I finally understood the mechanics. So we're in it now, baby. So join me and join me here too. And also goodbye.
Anna Margaret.
Hello! You can find me everywhere online at It's Anna Margaret, but just this week, you can also find me on the Kansas City Chiefs channel. I DM'd a D&D game for 6 of the defensive players, and so it's called Dungeons and Defense. It's on their YouTube channel, and they have some shorts on Instagram, so check it out.
We got to do some planning for that beforehand. That was super fun.
Yes.
And Sally.
Hey, you guys, I'm SallyQuinnCreations. You can check me everywhere at SallyQuinnCreations. A lot on Twitch, but I'll be taking a vacation here soon. So come and hang out. We'll probably be going tomorrow and may raid into the New Year's Spectacular that Mav is going to be having, which I'm so excited for. But thank you so much, Ethan, for an awesome time.
Oh, thank you. And I'm Ethan. You can find me online with half of Thousand Faces Cosplay. I'm also the buff DM everywhere, and you can find us and the other campaigns that we are running on Go Buff Yourself anywhere on Go Buff Yourself. We're also starting up a new YouTube channel for purely Go Buff Yourself. So go look up Go Buff Yourself on
So go buff
YouTube.
yourself.
So go buff yourself. Next time we'll have the link because I literally just made it. But that is where everything will be going, so that if you only want to find the TTRPG stuff, that will be all of that on YouTube. So that's the place to be. I'm going to go ahead and get a raid going, but until we see you next year, friends, take care of yourselves. You are wonderful. You deserve to slow down for yourself. You deserve to take time for yourself. Be good to each other. And I sincerely hope that 2026 is better for each and every single one of you than this year was. Even if this year was amazing, I hope next year is even more amazing. So until we see you next year, friends, be good, take care of yourselves, and, as always, go buff yourselves. Bye, y'all!